Hopefully this angle's pretty good. My tripod pretty much about had it until I get a new one. But welcome to part 5, I believe, of my gaming collection. And this is going to focus on Xbox games. And when I mean Xbox games, I have from only 4 OG original Xbox games. And the rest 360s. So keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and get started. The first actual copy that I saw of Mafia was from the Xbox. And, you know, I never did really get a chance to play or really own an Xbox. I think the closest, and let me kind of backtrack my statement here a bit. I did play an OG original Xbox, so from a friend, but never owned one. And I don't know, man. I just really thought this was cool, so I snagged it. The next one, and this is when we get into with what I'll say with this is that once some things start to settle down, again, I want to get one of the new Xbox that's backwards compatible. There's the new one that came out that looks like a mini fridge, and from my understanding, that's 100% backwards compatible, which leads me to this. Here's the Xbox OG version of Knights of the Old Republic. Again, like I said in the PC one, I just never got a chance to experience this game. I never got a chance when this came out back in the day, and it came with everything right in there, as you guys can clearly see, the booklets, the disc, right? It was really expensive, but it was never out. From my understanding, it was never out for the PS2, but I heard rumors that it was, and when I looked for myself, I see that there was, but because that's so rare and but highly sought after, you're just not going to find it. Which then brings me into part 2. So I am looking forward to the day when I do get that one new Xbox that's backwards compatible, and I'm able to play this for you guys. I'm able to either stream it or pre-record it. Now, when it comes to another Star Wars title, one that a lot of people I don't think heard of, I'm glad I found this. I saw gameplay of it, and I'm looking forward to it. And that is, yes, Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, actually has his own game. I think it kind of just draws on his own tales of certain events. I want to say, not just episode 1, but kind of a little bit after, a little bit before, stuff in between. Things that you probably wouldn't see, things that are probably considered of legend. It comes with everything as well, which is cool. So I'm looking forward to definitely that right there. Now, I have 360 games. Now, I did used to own a 360. I have an Xbox 360 Slim that I do want to get repaired. I don't want to get rid of it. Still don't. And I played a lot of these games. There's some that I know I don't have anymore, personally. And I can't, honestly to God, think of them. But apparently I got rid of them because I thought they were trash. Just like, yeah. To start off, we have 50 Cent Bulletproof right there. 50 Cent Bulletproof. Wow. Oh no, 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. Really high-end game, to where this is like $100 game still. How would you guys like to see me bring this in? Like I posted in last night's video. So let's say rather than adding 3 expensive titles to something, let's make this the 4th. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Right there. Walmart Walmart edition. I just saw that Walmart edit. Wow, cool. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And here we have the English version. Yeah. When it comes to Batman Arkham Origins, you guys can see that right there. And I think this is actually written in Korean, to be exact. And here we have the game that pretty much started it all, Arkham Asylum. You know, what can I say about Arkham Asylum that hasn't been said? But the first title that I played with the Arkham series wasn't Asylum or Origins, it was Arkham City. This was back when Arkham City took 2 discs. Right? It was back when it took two discs. We have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 right there. Raging Blast 2. It sucks we never got a Raging Blast 3. I know somebody was working on that. You would imagine there was a lot of stuff that behind the scenes that happened that stepped in. Burst Limit. A very beautiful done game. I loved how it looked. I loved how it played. I personally enjoyed it. Next, GTA San Andreas for the 360. Right there. And I found this one at Goodwill, fully completed and everything. Part GTA 4. I mean, it came literally everything, and you don't see that a lot with Goodwill stuff like that. You know, you really don't. Here we got GTA Liberty City episodes. I remember the first edition I actually bought, that I don't have anymore, that ended up given to my damn ex-best friend at the time. Yeah, keep that in mind. And next, GTA 5 Xbox 360. I heard this didn't age well on the 360. This was back during the day where it took CD, or it took like 2 discs to install. Wow. And with the map and booklet. And I found this one fully completed when I bought this at Goodwill. LA Noire. I did play, like I said, the PS4 version. I never played the 360 version. So, you know, for it to come complete with like the booklet was cool. 2 disc or 3 disc right there, which is awesome. So I'm actually looking forward to being able to play that version. Next, found this at Goodwill complete, Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. I'm always on the lookout for Dub Edition. I don't think this is the proper manual for it, which I don't think so. I'm not sure, but really mint condition. Midnight Club, because, you know, Rockstar done a lot of racing games too, like that. Next, which is one I did get to play, you know, we got Mafia 2, right? Here's one that I had for so long when it first came out. I was in 10th grade. This came out. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and I played both sides of it, both ends. Right there. There's a phone number written down too. I can't remember who in the hell that was, so I'm not going to show that. This is what I was talking about. If you go back to what the PS2 games, so you've got the Force Unleashed for the 360, and it's the Force Unleashed 1 with the booklet right there. Very thick booklet too. So I'm curious of how that actually plays and everything. Which then brings me to the Force Unleashed 2. I really wish they would have done the physical Sith Edit edition. That would have been great. That would have been good. Next is one that I played a handful of times, and I think this was a gift. I would love to play it again too, and that is Walking Dead Survivor Instincts. Yeah, now this is around the time where we started getting them not really putting in anything in there, so yeah. We got the original release of the Walking Dead Telltale series, full first season. And so I've had this one for quite some time too. I really did. And we have the original release of season 2 of the Walking Dead Telltale series. This one never did come with the booklet. And then last but not least, which to me, when this came out, I loved it. I played it. It was so fun. When I tried to go back and play it, and it was a gift, unfortunately the graphics didn't age too well, and that's Saints Row 3rd. Saints Row 3rd. But yeah, that's all my Xbox games. Stay on the lookout for, I think, part 6, which is going to be PS4, which is going to be a long one.